Alaa. Alaa is the big campaign targeting drug addiction. We are working mainly in schools. We are making.
So you actually go to schools and you talk about it, or how do you sort of run this campaign?
Yes, we are talking about harmful effects of drugs and addiction.
Yes, that's very important.
Yes, we are making campaigns in streets and talking about many harmful effects about addiction. We are spreading a new campaign called White Circle. White Circle is a campaign that mainly focuses on not to smoking and not to addiction drug.
Not to take any drugs.
Drug addiction.
Yes. If I go back to you, Menna, you were explaining that one of the prime objectives is definitely literacy, but if you can tell us more about the other objectives that includes diseases and also poverty.
We have another project to the healthcare, which mainly works to make many medical conferences and many medical convoys to increase the awareness of the Egyptian society about the mainly diseases that is spread in the society. And we are trying to go to the poor areas also, and to tell people about the problems that they face and how to solve the diseases that they can't solve by their attitude and how to eat healthy, how to avoid the bad habits that you do.
Yes.
And if I move to you, Mostafa, can you tell me now, what are the age groups and the social background and educational background of the Foundation's volunteers?
Yes, every project have a special age. We are working on all ages of humanity. From child, we are working on from 1 year or just birth to 12 years. Project called Ibni. Ibni is a project that focuses on that age and how to dealing with mothers how to teach their child in this age.
So it's a campaign related to the mother and child relationship together.
Again.
Ibni.
Again.
Yes.
From teenagers, from 13 years old to 19 years old. Project model is a project that focuses on teenagers and how to make them more effective to society.
So anybody can join your foundation? I mean, you as volunteers, how do you apply? I mean, is there a certain age group for anybody to become part of the Life Makers Foundation, or anybody can join, or a certain age? Or
yeah, we try to make it easy by having a branch in any area in Egypt, and especially in Cairo.
Yes.
Like we have the Nasr City branch, we have Giza branch, we have many branches.
Okay.
So any volunteer can volunteer.
He doesn't have to have a certain social or educational background. He can just join and be part of your group.
He just has to believe in the idea and his role model, his model to improve his country. Okay. He must have this to volunteer. And we have many branches in many areas, so anyone can go to the nearest one to him or to her.
So an important part, definitely, when you are tackling these important topics like literacy and so on, is the scalability and reaching to areas that you can't reach. What is the model for coordination between the volunteers together in order to have this, strong reach?
We are trying to have a central IT system and central HR system, so all the volunteers all over Cairo or all over any other governorate, we are to share the same rates of achievement that we do, to always be updated with the success of any other project in any other governorate. So we are trying to make it as much central as we can, so we can be updated with the latest achievement in any other governorate.
So like the headquarters would be getting information from all of the other governments?
Yeah, we're trying to make it central as much as we can, so we can know how each department is doing.
Yes.
And Mostafa, now, if we talk about maybe the project that you have that's called Model that you were saying about
Yeah.
teenagers. Now, what's the reaction that you find from the teenagers?
They are very excited about volunteering.
So they're willing. I mean, they're open towards this.
Yes, they are very open, and they are willing to join volunteering society and volunteering environment in Egypt. They just realize they will be leaders after 10 years or 20 years in Egypt.
So
Okay, and if we move, because what you're saying is an important aspect, definitely the involvement of volunteers and the involvement of the youth. What is the impact, the activities that you're doing, specifically when it comes to literacy on the youth, especially that there are, when we're moving away from the larger cities, you'll find a high literacy rate compared also with the numbers that you're tackling.
The good thing is education is power, and I was a volunteer in this project. It helped me to know how the other levels or other people in society think. So you have the experience to deal with anyone in the society,
Yes.
even the ones who don't write or read, and how to learn them to hold the pen. So I think it gave me a very big experience to deal with anyone in society, and to know how they suffer and how they feel very happy when you learn them something, and they become very interested and helpful when they found you helping them.
well, how did you as volunteers actually join Life Makers Foundation? You personally, what motivated you to join that foundation?
Just to I believe the
And
idea.
how did you hear it? Who hear about it though? From where did you know?
I just heard about it from the internet. I just filled the application and joined the Education is Power project, and then believed the idea, and then I joined a class in Education is Power. And when I watch the reaction of the illiterate person, my life changed a lot, and I believe I can change this country one day.
Definitely change is something good. For your experience, what really strikes you or you always remember when it comes to tackling literacy stories, being a volunteer and actually now?
I think that the experience that I have helped me a lot to believe that anything or any critical point that this country faces can be solved by the young people. They have a lot of energy and a lot of power to do a lot. I used to join the Education is Power initiative with Vodafone, and I was a university student. And I give all my weekends. I remember that I give about 3 days or 4 days from my weekend to the project. So I think that it's very important.
Yes.
And well, did you ever try working with private sectors? And did you face any challenges working with them, or you just never worked with private sectors?
Yes, Education is Power. Education is Power is sponsored by Vodafone.
Did you face any difficulties working with them?
No. We just seeking volunteers and fund in this project. So we are nothing.
So what are you dreaming of, Menna? What are you dreaming of, whether in Life Makers Foundation, or what have you learned from Life Makers Foundation that makes you really having a dream that you always focus on?
I think that Life Makers is trying to be a model for how to manage volunteer work in Egypt. And I think that it will give a good model to other organizations how to deal with volunteers, how to make a system of volunteerism culture in Egypt.
Which is not very popular here, apparently.
which is not very popular, and I think it's not very popular because it's something that you have to rise with the children in the school, and
Since childhood.
yeah,
It should
since
be an
childhood,
upbringing.
it must be raised with the children.
Yes.
To do, he must know his role in the community, not just to work for himself. He must learn how to work for the others, how to work to build the community.
Right, finally, Mostafa Sharif, I'd like to thank you very much.
Thank
And
you.
also Menna, Alaa, thank you very much for
Thank
doing
you.
it.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, let's move on now for this upcoming story.